everyone, it's teacher Abby, and for today's video, we're going to talk about geometric sequence. And for our lesson's objective, we need to learn the following. First, illustrate a geometric sequence. Second, identify whether the given sequence is geometric sequence or not. Third, write the next and missing terms in a geometric sequence. And lastly, find the common ratio. Before we move with our discussion, let us observe or study first this situation. Aside from farming, Mia is raising chickens as a source of extra pay. Among the chickens that she was raising, she had watched a few of them are conceivable egg layers. She was exceptionally cheerful when they began laying their eggs. Mia knew that these hens would be laying increasingly eggs day after day. That made her to decide to make a tally of the number of eggs her hens laid each day. The table underneath appears her tally. On day 1, we have 3 eggs that are laid. On day 2, we have 6 eggs that are laid. On the 3rd day, we have 12 eggs. On the 4th day, we have 24 eggs. And on the 5th day, we have 48 eggs. What have you noticed on the number of eggs the hens are laying each day? If you're going to observe, on the first day, we only have 3 eggs. And on the following days, the eggs that are laid are being doubled each time. Based on the table above, can you determine the number of eggs Mia's hen will lay on the 6th and 7th day? So since we have noticed that the eggs are being doubled each time, so we ended at the 48 eggs that are being laid on the 5th day. If we're going to double it up, that will be 2 times 48, that will be 96. So the eggs that are laid in the 6th day will be 96. And 96, if we double it up, that will be 192. Therefore, on the 5th day, we have 192 eggs that are laid. Based on the situation a while ago, we have noticed that a constant number is being multiplied in order for us to get the numbers of eggs that are being laid each time. In this case, we doubled up the eggs in the preceding days, or we just simply multiply 2, which is related to our today's lesson. In definition, a geometric sequence is a sequence where each term after the first is obtained by multiplying the preceding term by a non-zero constant called the common ratio. So from there, the number of eggs laid are considered your geometric sequence. And the number that is being multiplied, which is times 2, that caused the eggs to be doubled up, is your common ratio. In other words, the common ratio is the constant multiplied to each term of a geometric sequence to obtain the next term of the sequence. Therefore, in order for us to get the next term of a geometric sequence, we just simply multiply the common ratio. And for us to get the value of the common ratio, we just simply divide the consecutive terms of a geometric sequence. To further understand the geometric sequence, let us have examples. In these examples, determine if the sequence is geometric. If so, identify the common ratio and the next term of the sequence. For example number 1, we have the sequence 1, negative 6, 36, and negative 216. In order for us to identify whether it is geometric or not, let us find first if there is a common ratio. Again, how do we get the common ratio? We just simply divide two consecutive terms. Negative 6 divided by 1, that will be negative 6. Then, 36 divided by negative 6, that is also negative 6. Negative 216 divided by 36, that is also negative 6. Since the value of our ratio is constant, we can say that there is a common ratio. Since there is a common ratio, we can say that this is a geometric sequence and has a common ratio which is equal to negative 6. Now, in order for us to get the next term, we just simply multiply the common ratio to the last term, which is negative 216. Negative 216 times negative 6, that will be 1,296. Therefore, our next term will be 1,296. Okay, for example number 2, we have the sequence 2, 4, 6, and 8. Let us get first if there is a common ratio. 4 divided by 2, that will be 2. 6 divided by 4, that will be 1.5. So from there, already on the first three terms, we have noticed already that the ratio are different. So we can say that there is no common ratio. And if there is no common ratio, this is not geometric sequence. For example number 3, we do have the sequence 5, 20, 80, and 320. So from here, let us identify what is the common ratio. 20 divided by 5, that will be 4. 80 divided by 20, that will be 4. And 320 divided by 80 is 4. Therefore, the common ratio is 4, and we can say that this is geometric sequence. And in order for us to get the next term, we simply multiply the last term, which is 320 times 4. So that will be equal to 1,280. So that is our next term. Now for the fourth sequence, we have 5, negative 10, 20, and negative 40. Let us get the common ratio. Negative 10 divided by 5, that is negative 2. 20 divided by negative 10, that is negative 2 also. And negative 40 divided by 20, that is negative 2. So therefore, we have a common ratio which is negative 2, and this is a geometric sequence. To get again the next term, we simply multiply negative 40, which is our last term, by our common ratio, which is negative 2. And negative 40 times negative 2, that will be positive 80. So the next term would be 80. Since we're done with our example, let's have the activity. Identify whether the following sequences are geometric or not. If it is geometric, give the value of the common ratio and its next term. Number 1, 2, 8, 32. 2, 8, 4, 2. Number 3, 6, negative 4, 8 over 3. Number 4, 4, 9, 14. Number 5, 4, 13, 22. Number 6, 3, 9, 27, 81. Number 7, 1, 2, 4. Number 8, 5, 15, 45. Number 9, 8, 4, 2, 1, and 1 half. Number 10, 2, negative 6, 18, and negative 54. And that's the end of our lesson. If you have questions, you can message me via Facebook Messenger, Abby Mendoza. Thank you for watching!